Swim School is Season 2, Episode 34 of Bluey. And don't get me wrong, I love this episode. It's really sweet, but my issue with it is the message. Now, in some Bluey episodes, the message is very hidden, sometimes to the point that they become massive theories that years later is confirmed by the creator. However, the message in Swim School is stated multiple times by the characters.
Is Bevan doing anything dangerous? Well, no. Then don't be a dobber, sweetie. Second, no more dobbing.
Unless someone's in danger.
It's about telling on people, or as we call it in England, grassing on someone. In Australia, they call it dobbing. The episode repeatedly states that it's a bad thing unless someone is doing something dangerous.
Unless someone's in danger.
Which sounds good, and I agree with it. And to be fair to them, in the episode, they do notice the complexity of it when Bandit at the start gets confused and falls into the pool. But the issue is that some of the things they call dobbing and tell them they shouldn't do or shouldn't dob on are actually dangerous. Maybe not in the moment, but in the future they could be. And I also think some of the things they were showing were genuinely harmful to kids watching. The one that makes me the most uncomfortable is when Bingo starts poking people. She dives under the water and just gives them a little poke. Now, before I get any comments about this, obviously Bingo means no harm, and she's just being silly with her parents. When her mum tells on her,
Karen, the Gryffindor just poked me.
Hands yourself, please, young lady. Yes, Karen.
Hang on, shouldn't Bevan get in trouble for dobbing like I did?
Oh, yes, Bevan, no dobbing.
Bandit says, shouldn't Sharon get in trouble for dobbing on Gryffindor? And then Bluey tells her off. Anyone seeing the issue here? Why are we teaching kids not to tell someone if someone touched them and they didn't like it? The problem is when this does happen and people tell someone about it, very often they're ashamed for telling anyone about it, but that shouldn't be the case. Your body is your body. Now, I very strongly believe that this was not Lulu Studios' intention at all, or the implication they were trying to make. I just feel that there were other ways to prove their point. The other one is a lot less serious, is when Bandit isn't listening to Bluey.
Karen, Bevan isn't doing it properly.
When people are not listening or distracting other students if you're in a school, they are harming people. Maybe not in the moment, but long term they really are. Let's look at what they're supposedly learning, swimming. If you don't listen in swimming lessons and then fell off a boat, that's not good. Ultimately, all rules should be there to keep us safe, whether that be short term or long term. There's obvious situations where dobbing is bad. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching. I have a few other episodes I could nitpick, and maybe I could do it in slightly more detail than this one. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Maybe it could be a series on this channel. Please like and subscribe, and maybe share this with someone you think would enjoy it. Goodbye!
Zoe.
Socks.
Theo.
Leela!
Bluey Clan's Corner.
Please subscribe and watch another video!